This will be a review on an incredible box set, a 7-pack of the Sinister 6 Marvel Universe scale, and it's an Amazon exclusive. Now check this out. This is the outer packaging. It's the back of the package. But look at this. It has character profiles on all the villains here. The width is about 8 inches. Card here about 10.5 inches and about 5 inches deep. This is just a sleeve because you take this off and look at this. All of the characters are connected on a card art here. It's so huge I'm going to have to try to get another view on it. From wall to wall, this connected piece is about 57 inches, all on a connected card. You got SpiderMan, Dr. Octopus here, Electro, Kraven, the Vulture, Mysterio, and Sandman. Look at this. I'll try to show the individual cards next, closer, but I just want to show the group shot. And I'm going to flip it over to the back. This is the back of the cards. It is one connected piece, and I'm surprised that they had this all connected. This is the Sinister 6 with Spider-Man box set review out of the package. And gonna review each figure individually, and we'll start with Spider-Man. This is Spider-Man. This Spider-Man, it uses a light blue with red here. And let's just check out the costume. Classic look to the character. The webbing is just painted on. It's not etched in. Nice spider on the back here. Look at the design. This is an open hand. The right one. The left is the web shooter pose. Painted on spider symbol. Standard Spider-Man. It is about 4.5 inches tall. As for the articulation, the head, there is really no up or down movement. That's about it. It's just going to pop off. Otherwise, the head can turn side to side though. There is a ball joint here. In, out, up, down. One point of articulation at the elbow. You can't spin it. But there is no wrist articulation. Nothing here. So if you want to change the hand, you got to move it by the elbows. This is the classic web pose hand. Nothing here. And nothing at the waist. It's kind of like the Marvel figures now that they make at this scale. The hips are ball jointed and up and down, but it does have a double articulation at the knee. Nothing at the calf, but ball jointed and to the sides. Right at the feet area. This looks like the Marvel 3.75 inch figures they make now, and not like the older stuff that was more articulated. Card for Electro. Next we have Electro. This was released in the Marvel Universe a couple of years ago, but this is repainted and is a better version, I think, color-wise and paint application-wise. Let's try to look at the details. Costume is mostly painted on. Accurate to his original look in the books. Look at that, you see that? The design here. The mask, very unique. He has like sort of a smiling expression. This is attached. The hands are open. One odd thing is if you turn the torso up, he's kind of exposed, which is odd. Usually you don't see that, so you can only really put it up to about here to cover that up. It is about 4.5 inches tall, but the top of the mask is almost 5 inches. Articulation at the head, not too much up or down, again, on this line, but side to side is good. Ball jointed in, out, up, down. Has a swivel bicep, as well as elbow articulation. And the wrist, you can spin it. Torso, pretty good range down, side to side. Nothing at the waist, but the hips are ball jointed. And you have a double knee. And you have the ankles, can go up and down only. That's it, no side to side. And that is Electro. It's the front of the Kraven card. This is Kraven the Hunter in his classic original look. Kraven had a solo carded figure before, but this version is much better in his classic look. This is the costume he wore. Let's check out the details here. Got a fur thing here. You see this belt is a separate piece. It's a very colorful costume. See that, the lion type design. The sandal feet here. Just try to show the details. See that? These are separate pieces. Sculpting here. That's painted on there. Separate piece here. That's a separate piece. It is about 4.5 inches tall. As for articulation, the head can go up a bit, down, not too much overall, but side to side. Ball jointed shoulder area, in, out, up, down, bicep swivel, elbow articulation, wrist, you can't spin it. Open grip here, open grip here, upper torso, and side to side. Nothing at the waist, but hips are ball jointed, side to side, up and down, double articulation at the knees, and the ankles can go up, down, and you can spin it. Front of the Mysterio card. Mysterio He had a solo carded figure, but this version is much better. The solo carded figure did not have the classic stripes, and it had this gold or yellow type designs here. But this is the classic look of Mysterio, the original costume, and still the best version of the character. Let me just take this off here a second. This is actually an unpainted chameleon head that they later used for the chameleon. I'm just going to I just took it off here to show the details here. See, the cape has a texturing to it. Just like in the comics, there's a texture to the design. And the helmet, you could see the eyes. It's supposed to be like an eye design. It's an attached piece. And you just put it on like this. See, the gauntlets got a design to it. Open hand here, grip. This is all painted on. In the feet area. Boots, light green. Let's take this off here. With the helmet on, it is about 4 3/4 inches tall. The head can go up, down, to the sides. And again, they originally used this for the chameleon, but it's supposed to be hidden. Shoulder area, up, down, in, out, bicep swivel. One point at the elbow. You do have a little articulation at the gauntlet area, and the wrist area, you can spin it. Upper torso can go up, down, to the sides. And you do actually have waist articulation on this one. The hips ball jointed, in, out, up, down, swivel thighs, double knees, calf articulation, and the feet ball jointed to the sides. You see, you could tell that this one is much more articulated because this is a re-release of the earlier Hasbro mold where they had more articulation a couple of years ago than the stuff now, for example. This is one of the best ones of the set so far in Kraven. Next is Vulture. This is the Vulture. And right away, the trouble with this figure is the wings fall off very easy. And I'm going to take them out soon after I show you the figure here. Try to get you an impression. See, the wings are attached and it's not really secure. And as soon as you move it a little bit, it's just going to fall out. I'm going to leave it off for the rest of the review here, just to show you the details easier. He has a fur collar like in the comics and streaky costume lines. Head sculpt. The hands, this is an open grip, closed fist. It is about 4.5 inches tall. Collar here is a separate piece. It's a separate piece. The head Can only get limited movement side to side. That's about it. It's not too much. Ball jointed shoulder area, in, out, up, down. One point of articulation at the elbow, and you can't spin it. Nothing at the wrist. Nothing here but the hips on a ball joint. Double knee articulation. And just up, down, and to the sides on the ankles. And Sandman. This is Sandman. He had a solo carded figure release before. And this guy, he's sometimes a Spider-Man ally, sometimes a villain. He kind of reformed in the comics. See the head sculpt? Not too bad. This is like a morphine spiked fist. And this is just like a huge hand. Morphine look to it. There is no swap out parts, not for this version. It is about 4.5 inches tall. Head could go side to side, not too much up or down really, but the shoulder area on a ball joint, side to side, up and down. 1 point of articulation at the elbow. That's about it. Torso, side to side's better, not too much up or down. Ball jointed hips, side to side, up and down. Double knee articulation. And the feet, you can't spin it at the ankles, and a little up and down. This is his card. And this is Dr. Octopus. He is the leader and the founder of the Sinister Six. This was released solo, carded, but this version is better in his classic original look. In the original run he had different costumes, but this was one of them in the books. And when he formed the team, this is what he had. See the head sculpt here. The glasses are attached. The tentacles have 2 points of articulation. You could spin it there, and you could move it a little. Same thing here. And they do come off pretty easy. But it does make for a good profile type of look. And you can see how they're attached in the back here to the sides. It is about 4.5 inches tall. The head on a ball joint, up and down to the sides, pretty good range. Shoulder area, ball jointed, in, out, up, down. 1 point of articulation at the elbows, but the wrist, you can't spin it, and go in, out, open grip. Nothing here or the waist, but ball jointed at the hips, in, out, up, down. Double knee articulation. And the feet can go up, down a little bit, and you can spin it. And so that's Dr. Octopus. Overall, what do I think of this Sinister Six box set with SpiderMan, so 7 figures, Amazon exclusive. And even though these figures were released individually, this box set with the improved colors, with the coloring that they first appeared, I just think each of these figures is better than the solo carded version. And if you don't have any of these figures yet, you can't lose with this box set. But if you already got the solo figures, it's not necessary. But I do think the colors are better, the packaging is great, and that this is basically an upgraded version of the solo cards. High quality, looks good on a display, and the only thing is the packaging looks so nice, you almost don't want to open it, you know what I mean? But it's a really great set, really fun. And again, if you don't have any of these figures, you can't go wrong. And that's the Marvel Universe Sinister 6 box set here. Thanks for watching, and talk to you later.